All right, as some of y'all can see by the box and by the thumbnail, you already know what we're about to get into for a review. I've been waiting on these, and yeah, I think these are pretty dope. But I told y'all before, if you checked out any of my Jordan 1 videos, I'm the sucker for the Jordan 1. And these things are no different, man. Take a quick look here at the box. This elephant print on here with the red Nike and the swoosh. The interesting thing is this box has actually got like a textured feel to it. Think about like if you got like the brick by bricks, the cave stone 4s, wet cement 4s, not as prominent as those boxes are, but it's definitely got like a nice, you know, kind of textured feel to it. But the Nike and the swoosh, you know, those are smooth. In any case, the label on here reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Sail University Red Pale Ivory. This is an 11.5, and they're dubbing these the Jordan 1 High Sails. Now they released just this past Saturday. Let's see, today is what, December 8th, so today's Monday, so yes, so 6th, right? It was on the 6th. In any case, let's go ahead and pop the lid open. Now my pair in particular did not come from JD Sport or Finish Line. I opted to go with the Juicy Deal Special from StockX and got these for $113. Yes, they're already under retail, even though they did sell out on the Sneakers app. But Sneakers app stock was about 5,200 total pairs. Now, here is the shoe already laced up for you guys. And you can already see I got the white laces in there with the red tips. And listen, man, I think this shoe is absolutely clean. I love some of the details on here. We got to go over them. Appreciate you guys being tapped in the video. Like, share, subscribe. And if you're new here, definitely think about going ahead and subbing on up. That being said, we got basically kind of all white, sailish looking uppers here all around the shoe itself. The swoosh is an elephant print, as you can see there, which I think is really nice. As I stated before, it comes pre-laced with white laces. Now, obviously it comes laced Jordan 1 style, right? Where it's only here across and then you gotta lace it up yourself. But I went ahead and, you know, got these set up for you guys. And I got a special lace swap I want you guys to take a look at as well. That being said, taking a look here at the tongue itself, we got kind of a off-white-esque type of tongue where you can see the exposed foam color coming through, and you have some of that exposed foam being shown there as well. Kind of like on the, you know, the Tokyo Biohacks are kind of like that too, even though they colored it out. But obviously the closest resemblance is going to be like that off-white type of tongue. That being said, we got a red Nike tongue tag, well, white tongue tag with Nike Air and the swoosh in red. Taking a look here at the collar, which I think is a pretty interesting material they kind of decided to go with. It's kind of a lizard leather type look to it. You know, you can see there around the top of the collar and here in this little section here on both sides. The Wings logo is a D-Boss Wings logo there in gray. Taking a look here at the back of the shoe, we got some red stitching in here. Let's see here, coming around to the lateral and medial side of the shoe, you do have white leather paneling, and also here in the toe box you have white leather as well. Well, actually it feels more like a suede. It's not leather, it's got a suede feel to it, you know. Very, 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 very thin suede. Also, one of the dopest features on here is, look at that, they put a little Jumpman on there. It kind of gives me Nigel Sylvester vibes. Now granted, with Nigel Sylvester's they hit you with the swoosh up here, but I'm just saying, you know, that's the closest resemblance I can think of to this shoe. Taking a look here at the midsole is all white, and then take a look here at the outsole, that translucent outsole there, and it does say Flight on the bottom. Now, when you get the shoe, you do get this little tag, if I can find it, because I already cut the damn thing off of the shoe here. All right, I found it. It was there on the floor, unfortunately. So when you do get this shoe, you get this little tag on there that lets you know some information about the materials. This one here in particular says, please note that the shoes feature a transparent outsole which may turn yellow and exhibit varying degrees of irregular color changes over time. This is a normal property of this outsole material, and I'll give you a little close-up picture of that. But I did say I did a lace swap in the shoe, and here you go, guys. Boom, you got a little peek of it. let me know what you think here about the red laces. Now, we got a couple other features to go over, like along the lace holes here. I'm gonna put it up close so you can see, but it's kind of a corduroy type of jean-esque material that they have going here up the lace holes, right? And then, as I stated earlier, we already talked about the midsole, outsole. Take a look at the insole foot pad in here. It is red, and you see it says Nike Air there in white, and then the sock liner itself is a gray. I pulled up the insole foot pad earlier. There's nothing under there, no like hidden Easter eggs or anything like that. And then as far as the outsole is concerned, excuse me, the insole foot pad is concerned, you know, you got, what is this here? Is this a, well, Dream Cell-esque. It doesn't say Dream Cell, but here you go as far as the insole foot pad setup is. Man, I have to say, I really like this shoe. And you know what? For those of y'all who were tapped into the podcast last night, a couple of y'all said y'all was definitely liking this shoe. But let me know how you feel about it here with the lace swap itself. And you know what? Shout out to Jordan Brand for hitting us with these dope boxes when it comes to our Jordan 1s, especially here in the past 2 years. But I think the box of the year, in my opinion, as far as Jordan 1s are concerned, is definitely that shattered backboard box with the shattered backboard glass graphic on there. But these here in particular, I think these are a dope pair. And no, they did not come with an extra set of red laces. I had extra red laces I threw in here for myself. Not sure why we didn't get an extra set, because this would have been it, you know. And it's a perfect setup because the white laces do have, like, you know, these red tips on here. I told y'all I'm a sucker for Jordan 1s. I know maybe it feels like I'm trying to hype the shoe up a little bit, but hey man, look, I like what I like, and that's just what it is. Appreciate y'all being tapped in. Like, share, subscribe, do all those great things. This is Louis Other Way Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks.